If Barbara Bush's husband, Craig Coyne, looks weirdly familiar to you, there's a good reason for that. The Yale University alum has a solid little acting resume, including a few brief moments on the big screen. Yet despite his many talents, Coyne's sensitive side ultimately captured the former first daughter's heart. War movie buffs who've seen the film over and over might recognize Coyne from Jarhead, where he played the main character's dad in a very brief flashback. The 2005 film was about a United States sniper during the Gulf War. It starred Jake Gyllenhaal and Jamie Foxx. While Coyne didn't have a very big part, working with Academy Award-winning director Sam Mendes in your big screen debut is a pretty big deal. Mendes is perhaps best known for American Beauty, the World War I drama 1917, and the James Bond films Skyfall and Spectre. Following his acting debut, Coyne moved to Los Angeles to pursue his dream of becoming a star. He scored a role on the groundbreaking web series Lonely Girl 15, where he played the part of Carl in 14 episodes from 2007 to 2008. So if you followed the Lonely Girl 15 phenomenon as it played out and made headlines, that's likely why Coyne looks so familiar. He went on to act in a few small feature films, including the 2009 comedy flop I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell, based on the best-selling book of the same name. However, per his IMDb page, his scene didn't make the cut, so you'll need to own the DVD or Blu-ray to see him in action via the special features.
Well, that's a start, I guess.
According to Coyne's independent talent profile, he shifted his focus after he wrote a play called Illusions of Grammar. The work was named an official selection to the 2016 William Inge Theatre Festival. Coyne later sold a yet-to-be-produced live-action half-hour show to Comedy Central called Doin' Good, and wrote, directed, and created a project for Funny or Die called Ass Play, starring Parks and Recreation actor Jim O'Heir. Although Barbara Bush is in a less creative field, being the co-founder and president of the nonprofit organization Global Health Corps, the couple seems to have bonded over their mutual interest in writing following the release of her first book, Sisters First, which she co-wrote with her fraternal twin sister, Jenna Bush Hager, in November 2017. The sisters set out on a book tour across the country, where they had a stop in Atlanta. Although the couple, who were introduced through a friend of a friend, were supposed to meet up in New York City, Bush's work interrupted their plans, so Coyne came to her. Bush told People magazine, "It was a group first date, and they tried to give us our space, but we were all seated at the same table. But it was so blind that I didn't know what he looked like, and so I went up to two guys before him in the lobby, asking if they were him. And then, luckily, a really handsome guy walked in and I thought, please, maybe this one will be him. And it was him. And so that was our first date, and he rolled with it." In another twist of fate, friend and author Emily Giffen snapped a photo of the two the night they met for safekeeping. She wrote on Instagram following her friend's nuptials, "I told them they needed to get a quick snapshot just in case you end up getting married. And they did! Ah! Here's to forever!" The couple tied the knot in October 2018. Despite living on opposite sides of the country at the time, they made their relationship work. Bush told People magazine that her husband relocated to Manhattan the same week of their wedding, adding, "It's just been a very sweet romance, and we've been long distance for most of it. He's been in LA and I've been in New York, but we've gotten to spend a lot of time together. This has been a whirlwind." Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrity families are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.